Well, what a great night it was, wasn't it? Well, I'm delighted to be joined now by George Heinrichs and Bart Johnson. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Stephen. Great to be here.
Thanks for joining us. Now, Foundation, it was a lovely evening last night, wasn't it? But I understand that the Foundation has been revamped and we're moving forward. So can you give me a little bit of an idea of what's happening?
Well, I think first and foremost, the IACP has had a foundation for a number of years, and the partnership that we have with the private sector is simply phenomenal. But we really wanted to redouble our effort, really raise the bar a little bit. So we were very fortunate to have George Heinrichs sign up to be the co-chair for the foundation. I have a lot of great discussions with one another. The membership is there, and we've really set some real goals. And I'll defer to George a little bit to comment about some of the goals as it relates to what we want to do and who we want to support.
Okay. George?
Well, I'm personally very excited about what we're doing, and it's a great opportunity. Bart, in his leadership of the IACP and the board of the IACP, have been incredibly flexible and open-minded in really embracing, I think, a more aggressive approach to try to make the IACP Foundation effective. And from a foundation perspective, our objective is first to build and deploy a benefit fund for fallen officers' families or officers who are severely injured. And the objective of that fund is to help them with short-term cash, help the family with short-term cash in the event of a death in the line of duty, and to assist the family with counseling and to assist the families with long-term education support, meaning everything from scholarships through living expenses, but try to help the family get back on their feet. And it's something that I think all the members of the foundation, certainly all the IACP board members, feel very strongly about. And I think the second major thrust is to support training and resources and all the policy development we can to assist in preventing officer deaths in the first place. So try not to get into the first situation if we can, but to the degree some of that happens, it's the plan of the foundation to try to be there to help. And we believe that while some cities and some states may have those elements covered, there are many, many agencies throughout the United States where that isn't covered or where benefits are very slow in coming. They require a lot of bureaucracy. And so I think the partnership that Bart and I have to try to move the program forward with the support of all the great members of the foundation and the board is to move as rapidly as we can to bring money to a cause that is really a very feeble attempt to repay a debt that can't be repaid.
What becomes very clear from last night and today is how close to IACP members' hearts the foundation, the work of the foundation really is.
Well, I think it's critically important that public and private partnership. Obviously, for a business to thrive, a community to thrive, it requires law enforcement officers who are out there 24/7, putting their lives on the line. Some of them pay dearly with the loss of their lives, and as George has described, they leave behind a family. They leave behind friends and colleagues, and they need to be supported in doing that. But more importantly is the prevention of that, so they don't end up there to begin with. And the IACP has always been a leader in prevention and protection and training and education. And once again, through the Center of Officer Safety and Wellness, we're raising the bar internally. So we don't want to be put in that situation to support a family. But if we do, the foundation is going to help support that.
So what are you looking for IACP members to take away from this conference?
I think, first of all, I would distinguish. We have IACP members in the government section, the government side of things, so the public sector. And what we want is we want their support and we want their input about ideas they may have and their ideas about who might be helpful in the foundation's work, and to communicate that to us, to Bart or to me or to Petey. I think also what we're really looking for those private sector members of the IACP or people who participate in IACP programs, I just want to promote this as a place where literally all the private sector guys, I think, take off their logos when they walk in the door. They're there because they believe that we can make a huge difference and we can at least start to pay back a debt that I think was described earlier as something you can't repay, really. This is an opportunity to make a difference, and so we're looking for private sector members and private sector participants to reach out and support this program as well. And to that end, we need them to let us know if they're willing to contribute, if they'd like to serve on the board. There are opportunities in a lot of ways. There are a lot of different ways to help, both in terms of actually just providing funds, but also in kind and collaborative efforts. These are good for their business, they're good for the community, and I think that in the end they're the right thing to do. And so anybody out there who is interested in helping, we'd love to have them, and I think it's a great opportunity for them to meet more people and make more contacts, and there are good things all around about this, so that's what I'm asking.
Okay, well gentlemen, thank you both very much indeed for your time today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.